2, 1. Hey, family,
It's your girl Nancy Drew,
and Mama C.
and we're back from my bathroom with another episode of Two Black Mothers. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, and share.
And don't forget the notification bell. And leave your comments down below. We'll be sure to get back with you.
Yeah,
Sullivan!
what we doing? Two Black Mothers.
All right. What is going on, Nancy Drew? What is going on? We are back in TikTok hot topic world, but where are you?
Well, I have, quite a few children, and they are having a movie night in the area that I usually record. And so that it wouldn't be loud, I decided to come to the bathroom so you guys can get ready with me. It's time for bed. We'll do one of those. Just think of get ready with me when you look at me.
Yes. That's what you got to do when you a mother. You have to improvise, and things happen. So you
But
do
we
what you
still
have to
got to
do.
record because there's so many hot topics going on, like fire topics.
Yes. So yesterday we talked about Reese Pieces and
Mm-hmm.
her 5-part, 50-part series, docu-series about who the F did I marry? Because she married a liar here in the Atlanta area.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say something about that series. So someone has uploaded the full series on YouTube. Okay. And I would rather people to go to TikTok to watch it because she gets her credit for her creativity. She
Right.
gets her credit for her time when you go to TikTok. Don't go to YouTube unless you already watched it on TikTok and you want to go to YouTube and watch it again. But originally, watch it on TikTok. Watch her page. Watch it. Give her the credit because it takes time to do this. This is not easy. It
She did
takes time.
500 minutes.
Yes, of
That's
her time.
That's a lot. And that's just recording. Like
Right.
we ain't even counting the lives and stuff. So, you know, hurry over to TikTok and give her credit so she can get paid for it. She was not monetized when she first started making the videos.
Yeah.
So, she wasn't getting paid for the first millions that was views. Now she is monetized and she has 1.3 million followers now. So support her. I don't know who ran over there and uploaded her videos, but I hope that she goes and puts them on YouTube as well and can get monetized on that end as well.
Yeah, I hope she puts it. Well, yeah, she could get monetized on that end, but I hope she strike a deal with TikTok. I hope she strike a deal
A
with
deal.
TikTok.
Good deal.
A deal. I hope if she do something with TikTok to they pay her and do a real series about this on TikTok that people can tune in and watch. I think Phil, what's that other platform? Cat, Chit Chat. Is it Chit Chat? Snapchat has TV shows on there.
Oh, it sure does. Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah,
TikTok don't have that.
they need to get it. They need to get it. They need to get it. This will be an opportunity because people are now going to follow in her footsteps. It blew up. People are now. I saw a guy. You sent me this guy talking about who the fuck raised me, or who was what was it? What the fuck
I,
raised me?
I thought I seen you with
Don't do it. I did a parody. I did not. I was not going to do a series of who. What did I do? What did I do?
who,
What?
who the fuck I
Let
work
me.
for.
Who the fuck did I work for? And we up there.
And with all
Oh,
them
I'm
screens, a
sorry.
whole lot of people.
Let me go. Let me present. I thought we was already on. Let me present. Uh, let me present. Yeah,
Oh, look at them. What? How many plays we got? How many views we got?
we had 950 or something.
Oh, yeah, you going up. When I seen it, it was like at 25 years.
Yeah.
Who the fuck I work for? Part one.
So yeah, it was like this was a joke.
A
This
jokey
is
joke.
not a jokey joke. It is not who the fuck I work for 5011. It is
Mm-hmm.
not part 5011. It is not that. This is a
Do you
joke.
work?
Do I work?
No, not you. Her.
Who, the girl?
Reese
Reese
Pieces.
Pieces? Yeah, so she was
Oh,
working.
that's dedication.
Well, I'm sure she still works. Yeah, because she would talk in her vehicle every morning going to work.
Okay.
And record. So she was working for the DMV or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then she got a job, a better job for where she worked now, and she did not disclose that. But yeah, she does work. Maybe she won't be working for, well, she'll still be working, but maybe she'll be in a different path. I think
Yeah.
screenwriting may be in her path. So hopefully that will come about. We want to help make, hopefully she will be a creator now and she doesn't have to go to somebody 9 to 5. But if she loves going to that 9 to 5, then there you go. She should stay there. But yeah, so part 5011, who did I marry? And it was good. It was really good. I am on episode, I don't know. But it's
You know
really
that
good.
they're live
Huh?
right now. Her and Jolly Good
Are they?
Ginger.
I didn't
Mm-hmm.
think they was going to be. Is she live on her page? No,
Let
she
me
not
see.
live on her page.
Let me send
She
it to you.
live on the man page.
Jolly Good Ginger. I
Yeah,
just sent
send
it
it
to
to
you.
me because I don't follow him. I did listen to. Nope, it ain't supported.
Oh, what that mean?
It's it. I don't know. TikTok be blocking my stuff. They be hating, and I want to get on them in a minute. We'll get on them in a minute once we go to their live. I want to show you. I really want to blast TikTok out. I really do. Nope. What's his name?
Jolly Good Ginger.
Okay, there she go. Let's go. Let's get into it. Let's listen to some of it. Why pull up another page?
It was showing him and her
Wait
face,
a
but I
minute.
can.
Wait a minute. It's coming. It's coming.
I mean,
It opened up
I
another
can't put
tab.
it
I
any
don't know
other
why.
way. I distinctly remember what I wore on our first date. I distinctly remember what I wore the day we got married. It's just certain things I married for. I lived it, and it's like I said, it's burned in my memory.
That is impressive. Like for me, that's impressive for the level of detail that you provided. I thought the whole time, like while I was watching it in my head, after you mentioned the audio diary, because you did, you said a couple weeks you started making those audio diaries. I was like, oh, that's how she's doing all the details. But now to know that you were just recalling it is absolutely incredible because
It
there was
is.
just so much detail that you provided. You know what I mean? So much
That
detail, guys. For those of you asking about the shirt, you can go to her page.
I didn't even notice the shirt.
Another shirt, and she has
Yeah,
more
she
shirts
posted
coming.
it on her page.
And you can get one. She has the link in her video for this shirt. I'm definitely buying one. It's fucking great. But you were about to say, go ahead. You're about to say something. I apologize. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that in terms you were talking about in terms of just having a good memory and being so detailed. Being detailed, I intentionally was detailed. I may have been overly detailed. That may be why there, were 10-minute videos versus 55-minute videos. But I wanted, if again, I'm just a believer, if you were going to come on here and tell the story, be detailed, especially
Hmm.
because I would like for people to be able to mentally picture what it is I'm saying, and take your time to tell the story. Because again, I made the playlist so that people could listen to it maybe one episode or one date here, and then they come back wherever they left off. So I wanted to be detailed. because I knew what I was saying was going to sound crazy. But I also knew without a shadow of a doubt, every single thing I'm telling you all is it actually happened. So
We believe you,
it
girl.
was intentional.
Yeah, I need to nudge you for a second. So
I
one thing
did.
I'm interested in, kind of your
I
opinion
doubt it,
We know
but
you
I don't
did.
anymore.
internet,
Yeah.
and this it's kind of taking a life of its own, and you got the wives that are like, damn, and they're making the video. Have you seen the videos? They're going in, they're telling this husband, all right, I need to see your birth certificate, this and the third. And I think it's all in good fun, but I really truly think that you have raised a lot of awareness. Like, hey, notice red flags when they happen. Ask questions. Don't be
Mm-hmm.
afraid to, if you're being told something by somebody, don't be afraid uh, to interrogate that. And I really truly think that your story, I think that's for me, I think it's the most powerful takeaway is that I honestly think that your story, especially your vulnerability and how honest you were in telling the story, is going to make other people question it and and maybe pick up on the parade of nation flags that maybe what I mean they didn't otherwise see.
Yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
like I said, I hope it helps someone. But even when you and I talked, I told you, I said the sad part about going through what I went through with Legion is when you and I were talking about when we first discussed putting this together, and I said
Hmm.
to you, I hear you, and I understand that you want to help me get to London, but I'm afraid to get excited.
Right.
That is the downside of dealing with being
PTSD. She has
outside of this
PTSD with her
situation.
relationship.
I'm scared to get excited, and that's
Man.
something that I struggle with. That's
Mm.
something that I'm going to have to kind of reprogram myself that it is okay to get excited about something, to look forward to it. But I haven't looked forward to something in a long time out of fear that
Somebody said she got
it's not going to happen.
PTSD. Yeah.
So like,
It's like a PTSD type response. I mean,
Yeah.
No.
you know what I mean?
this is just
He
me
late.
being
They need to
honest,
be in there.
as if we should
Like,
all heal.
really.
No, it is a journey, it is a process, but that is something I catch myself. There are things I catch myself doing now in
Mm-hmm.
response to the situation, the marriage, the relationship I had with Legion. If I hear someone on the phone, I stop what I'm doing. I almost hold my breath to see if I hear another voice on there
And you should.
because
You
Exactly.
should.
Exactly. Because not to hear that brother
so
for a
yeah,
whole year was
it's
crazy.
things I do sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I can only imagine. I mean, I think honestly, I think that anybody would feel that way. To be frank with you, I mean, who wouldn't? You know what I mean? Like I remember when you and I were talking the other day when I first said, "Hey, we want to see you in London," and you said that. You said, "Hey, not nothing against you, Jolly, but I'm scared to get excited." And I was like, you know what? That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I told my wife and I told my mods, I was like, I don't give a damn. We are making this happen because I didn't, because life happens, and I did not want for something to happen and us not be able to do this after us promising we're going to do this because I don't want it. I don't want to be more trauma on you. So the
Girl, you
fact that we
going.
fucking got it done makes me so happy. Shonda's going to buy the plane tickets. We got the funds. Um, and for those of you who don't know, I also have a friend of mine who's not on the live right now. He doesn't like to be public, but if things work out, we might even have like the hotel covered for
Oh, I was like, we
Lisa,
doing
and that would make
matchmaking? You
all
got a
this
baby for him?
No,
exponentially. It's gonna
everything
be
should be
amazing.
covered.
But
What
I'm
you
working on
mean?
that. I'm
Things
working
work
on that on
out.
the side, so it's gonna be fucking
Everything should
incredible.
be covered.
Yeah,
I
don't send me to
know
Somebody just
London.
asked a really good
Don't
question.
send
I
me to London
apologize.
without a place to stay. Like, come on now.
exactly.
Oh, that's a good
Everything
one.
should be covered.
And
They
now you
getting
don't.
money off
I mean,
this.
talk about it as much as you want to talk about it. You've already talked to me about this, but I'll leave this up to you. Somebody said, you have a job in a regular life, and how has this internet like
Hectic, Joe regular.
popularity over the last 5 days affected that?
5
Mm-hmm.
days.
Whew.
Change
I do
360.
have a
5 days.
job in a very regular life. Right now, again, just being transparent, things are crazy. Um,
Take a
things are
leave. Girl.
crazy in a
Take a
way that I
leave.
was not prepared for. There is no class on how to deal with one night nobody knows you, the next night
Take a
random
leave of
people do
absence.
come up to you and ask you, "Are you Risa off of TikTok?" And I always try to stay gracious, always, because you never know how your story affected someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Um, all I'm trying to do right now is I think it's a little difficult because I've had moments where I'm scrolling TikTok like I normally do, and I see myself on different lives where they're not always positive, and I am human. So
don't watch
I've
it.
seen
Keep
some
scrolling, girl.
stitches where people are talking about my looks. People are talking about how,
Yes,
that I'm
I want
dumb,
to
that I'm
get into
stupid. And
that.
it's things that I'm just like, I'm not a dumb person. I'm not. I
You can
am not a
tell
stupid woman. But I admit that I made
you're gullible.
really,
That's
really
it.
bad decisions to stay in something that I should have ran as far away from as I possibly could. And that's why I say you pay a consequence for that. So now it's like I understand that people have these think pieces and people have opinions on things because again, I put it out there. But I would be remiss if I didn't admit that it's I've had moments where it took its toll.
Yeah.
It has. Even in part 44 of the series, you can see it took its toll.
Mm-hmm.
Her face started.
And it was already emotionally draining. It was already mentally draining. But yeah, it's a little hard to see yourself just to see people kind of rip you apart in a way in certain areas on TikTok.
Yeah, that's the negative, toxic side of the internet. I was talking about this yesterday on my live. I mean, you could literally live stream yourself running into a burning building and saving a child and a puppy on live stream. And there would be somebody that would find something negative. I can't believe you live streamed that. And it's just it's how the internet does. And I at least me, I want to send you all of our love, all of our positivity. I want you to know for every one person saying something negative about you, there's 1,000 people, 10,000 people that are sending you love. Right now, there's 33,000 people in this live, and I don't see any negativity in the comments. So that's 33,000 people right here, right now, that stand in solidarity with you. You are human, dude. For me to say, hey, Risa, ignore those comments. I told you this other night. Ignore those comments. That's not reasonable. You can't ignore it. You're a human being. And we know as people, as adults, to ignore things. But when they're coming in like stacks, that's hard to ignore. And like you said, you're just scrolling TikTok. You can normally scroll TikTok, and here's your face, and here's your face again, and here's your face again, and then some of it's not positive. You're only human. So I just want you to please remember that there's a lot of us that love and support you.
Yay.
That I personally think that, I mean, you're an incredibly intelligent, talented human being. Anybody calling you dumb is not watching the videos because yeah, it's very clear that you got your shit together. And this guy's a professional manipulator. This wasn't your run of the mill manipulation. This guy's on the phone having fake phone calls.
He did it twice.
I mean,
Three times.
I'm looking back in my life.
Oh, it's another worse.
Like, that's crazy. Like,
the lady that
somebody's
went
doing,
live
you
is
know what I
not
mean?
the lady she's talking about. That's not
So
the
no,
first.
just,
She's
we do
the
support
previous
you. A lot of us
before the
do.
last ex-wife.
And I hope that
So it's another person
no
before
point
the last
is that
ex-wife.
get to, and you got my number.
Right,
If
it's
you ever
a
get
person
15 minutes,
between
call me
them two.
anytime. How's your
Who
family
was
doing on
she?
this TikTok fame?
Who?
I didn't see her.
Oh,
I didn't see
So
you.
on
We
one
didn't see
hand,
her, but she said
they
that's
just
not the
think-
lady. She
I
said, I'm
think
not the lady she
the
was
word
talking about.
that we keep saying is
Oh.
wow. Obviously, no one thought
Did
it
you
was going
show
to turn
that to
into
me? Did you
this,
send
but
it?
I think overall,
You sent it back to
we are
me.
really just like, oh my God, you're on this website, you're on that website. My coworkers were talking about this, or just all kinds of stuff. So they're taking it in stride, but it truly is mind blowing. It truly is. That's probably
The
the
girl
best
in the
word for
bed?
it. It is mind blowing because I see it happen to other people. It's very different when it happens to you. So
Sure. And plus, you get that
The lady that
side of it
came
that
on
you
here,
can't
she was
see
like, I'm
unless
his
you're going through it.
ex-wife,
You know what I mean? And this is what I was telling you earlier before we even
but
went
not
Who
live.
was in the one in the middle?
Part of what
I
I
don't know.
hoped to accomplish here with this fundraiser in this interview was to talk about that side of it, to remind people, hey, this is a human being.
All right.
Yeah, sure, it's viral. Sure, the videos are viral. Sure, you're watching it on your TikTok and on your live stream and
Yeah, play the lady video.
First of all, I want to play, well, before we get into this, I want to play this video. And I want everybody to know this is the reason why we have all self checkouts in the McDonald's Walmart. This reason right here. This reason right here. I want everybody to know this is the reason why. Let me get into it.
Y'all, this lady came to the internet.
See, it's a first ex-wife. She the first one. Then it's another one than her.
He mentioned some Vivian lady. So who was that? Is that the other wife that
she at work?
That he was married to?
You hear the things in the background?
Right here over. She said she didn't heal.
This
she
is
don't
why
talk about it no more.
we
Stop
have self-checkouts.
He's a liar.
At Walmart.
He's dangerous. Get away from him.
Cause they on the phone.
This man.
And then she looking around.
Right here thinking he was a prosecutor, y'all. A prosecutor. Then the motherfucking man that went and got the people badge and went to jail. See, we knew about that. Y'all, I'm at work. I had to duck and dodge.
I had a duck and dodge.
But anyway, girl, let's talk about it because
that's
the lady
why
said she didn't hear. She got a radio
we have
station
self-checkouts
that she wants us to be tuned in to. I don't think I'll be tuning in because I'm only here for Risa Tisa right now in the story, but I might tune in and hear what she had to say. But y'all, she said this is traumatic. It's a lot to heal from. And I feel it because we both would have went to jail. And so now we need to know who Vivian is because who is that, child? Who is Vivian?
Oh, so Vivian is the lady in the middle.
Right, and Vivian ain't coming forward because she don't have time for this.
I'm telling you, she working self-checkout. That damn girl working self-checkout. And that is why, and this is why I get my discount when I go through self-checkout because of her.
Because she busy.
Because of her. She busy. She busy. And that's how you get your discount at Walmart.
Well, today I scanned all my stuff and things still had me on the camera like this.
Skipping it. Yeah.
And the lady came over. She was like, you scanned it. I don't know why it recorded you. Me neither.
We know why.
Invasion of privacy.
We know why.
Why?
Because cameras really don't pick up the melanin in our skin.
That's what's going on. Because I scanned the cucumbers, put in 4 and put it in the bag and a recording like this. Like I ain't scanning.
At least your cashier wasn't on TikTok while you trying to scan your stuff.
She an older lady. She was there like.
Those are the ones they need to hire. Those are the ones they need to hire. The older ones, because the young ones, they be on TikTok instead of working.
Yeah, you wasn't gonna steal on her watch.
Okay.
So Vivian is the middle wife, which is not gonna come forward because she probably don't want nothing to do with this.
So this is the first wife.
This is the first wife. She said it was 10 years ago she was married to him, and he was a liar then, a pathological liar.
But did she mention the second girlfriend?
Who?
Reese Pieces.
No, I think she just said the ex when she was saying like he said his daughter died, his stepdaughter, and she was just saying like that wasn't me.
Oh, so is this the stepson who is now living in a car, Lord? Is that his mother?
Wait a minute. Her son lived in a car?
Yeah, the stepson lived in a car.
How did we know that? Did he come tell us that?
Oh, I was on his live.
And he was like, I live in he's trying to get him some funds. I understand.
Yep. Him right here.
Okay, so
he homeless.
People want to know exactly what time I'm going to be on live. It's going to be Eastern time. It'll be anytime between 11, 12, and 1 o'clock. I can't give you a specific time.
Why not? You ain't got a job.
And
then
I'm going to explain why. And it's all going to make sense because, I would have went on live, but I got certain restrictions that's stopping me from doing that. I can barely do this video right here, and I'll explain all that to you guys, but it'll be around
you're gonna Wi-Fi
11, 12, 1 o'clock Eastern time. So just stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could post more, but kind of limited to what I can do right now. And like I said, I'll explain all that to you guys when I go live. Okay.
You just wanted to tell us she was homeless because you could have pulled her back to McDonald's and connected to their Wi-Fi and went live. Like what? You just wanted us to know that you was homeless and standing across. So his mama, but now he got 16,000 followers. I wonder how much he had before.
1,000. This morning when I was on there, he had 18, maybe 1,800. this morning. I'm telling you, I recorded it. He had 18 because I was wondering, like, why he only recorded his forehead. Like he talked, he would go live, he like this the whole time, or like this the whole time. Like he's saying, he's talking like, you know how people talk on the phone like this? This how they talk on the phone. This was him the whole time. You saw his forehead.
So you saying this morning he had 1,000 and something, and now he got 16?
Yes.
Okay, so let me do my run. Hey, you guys, my name is Nancy. I'm the daughter of the second wife that Legion took advantage of. Yes, everything they say is true. He is a liar. And, you know, he told me when I first met him that he was a private detective. And we found out that he was lying. So you guys be careful out there. Make sure that you guys remember his face and hit that follow button if you want to follow me. Give me a cool little TikTok. That ain't gonna work.
That ain't gonna work. You gotta be juicier than that.
So this is the lady that made her video, son.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he's homeless.
And he homeless. He is homeless. And people on live saying, "Oh, we gonna get you out of that, living out that car." Let me post it real quick, and then we'll take it down so we can see the video.
Man, say you gotta buy
it. Hold on.
Okay.
Who's hurt Willy Wonka?
All was kicking. He was playing, and then my back hit the remote.
Your back hit the remote.
Yeah. And now when we're trying to get on it, it's saying we gotta buy Willy Wonka. $24.
And then he gonna tell me it's $24. Hold, please.
Okay. Okay. So he pretended to be a DA with the first wife?
No, he pretended to be a police officer, APD, and he got arrested for impersonating a police officer.
Like, she needs to tell her story, because I want to know, like, did she think this? Did she think that he was a true police officer? Did he have a badge, a gun? Did he have this stuff? Like, I really want to know. And I know people was like, no, this is her story. Don't. But she has a radio show. So she has a radio show, The Ex-Wife.
Oh, okay.
And she wants people to go on to listen to her radio show. Of course. She wants people to do that. Of course.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I'm trying to upload it to TikTok so we can see his live. But yeah, so in his live, he shared that he was homeless, living in his car, showed his wife in the car with him. And TikTok, you know how the people who are watching your live, like, oh, we're gonna get you out the car. Please stop. Yes, but so somebody was like, here's the son, he's live. At that point in time, he had 500 followers. Now he has 1,600.
He had 500. I'm telling you that.
Yes.
It's time to take you out. You got something to latch on to.
Yes.
I seen Shalom was live today.
Oh yeah, he does. He does set up a whole little podcast area. He got him a little microphone and everything. He goes live several times. He goes live with his podcast. He goes live with the baby girl. Yeah, he is up and live. So that's one thing you can thank Monique about. Because he is definitely getting paid for that now.
And I don't need to call you and ask you for any money. So thanks, Mom.
Exactly. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. Yes. But it's a low battery mode. We're not gonna get it tonight. We're not gonna get it tonight. My phone is not. I didn't charge it, and that's bad because you know I always keep my phone charged.
You do. That's not like you.
Not at all. But yeah. So this lady right here, she is the ex-wife.
So I'm going to address the elephant in.
Like
she only has 6,000 followers. She needs to push the narrative a little bit more. Did you say she looked like somebody?
Yeah, she looked like
I said the same thing.
the lady who played on Living Single.
Regina?
Yeah, that's what she looked like.
Is that Kim Fields? Kim?
Is that Kim?
Kim? Yeah, Regina.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But yeah, so she have a radio show. So if you want to know how she talks about how she overcome this storyline, she talks about that. So if you are interested in
what's going on over there? Is she rapping?
I don't know. And I'm not gonna find out today. All right, let's move back. I think my video uploaded.
So
let's go back. And it's live. Maybe not. What is going on TikTok?
Fuck out of there. And she got the fuck out of there. My mom is the first wife.
Making me call.
First wife. I don't know how they met because I wasn't there when they met. I was staying up north with my father.
And he says in this video that they was together for 2 years before he came and moved in with them. 2 years. She put up with this for at least 2 years, but they was only married for 6 months.
Okay.
Look, when they met.
And that's his wife in the background.
Your head itch? What's going on, my wife?
I don't know, but the whole time we are looking at his forehead. The whole
I
life.
have never lived in. I have never stepped foot in San Diego a day in my life. What? I have never walked foot into fucking San Diego, nigga. The only place that I've been in California is like Long Beach, Inglewood, Los Angeles, obviously. You know, that shit. I've never been. I don't know if he cheated or not, man. I have no idea. I don't know because I wasn't paying attention to that shit, but probably because I'm pretty sure my mom wasn't giving him no pussy, so he probably was cheating.
Pause.
No.
Pause.
Click my word.
First of all, your mama is with this man for at least 2 years that we know of, and you think she wasn't giving up the goodies? They was married, and you think she wasn't giving up the goodies?
He confused.
Definitely confused. That's why his ass is in that car, because you done lost your mind. But I'm sure he doesn't want to think about his mom having sexual relations with this man, especially not Legion. Because did you see the way he looked?
But anyway. He might have been fine back in the day.
Oh, okay. He was okay. Yeah, he was. Yeah, gained weight.
She wasn't giving him no pussy. Ain't no way. There's no way. I know she wasn't. So he probably was cheating. I have no fucking idea. I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know. But the whole taking this lady to a fucking fake cemetery is wild to me. I seen something else about he had her send shoes to a place that didn't even
his stuff was
exist to people who weren't even real. I'm like, God damn. That shit is crazy to me. You just having this motherfucker buy shoes and then sending them out to nobody?
1,000 people is on this live with him.
Shit fucking wild.
And while we look at his forehead.
Oh my God. That'd be bad as fuck. You got me spending $80 for nothing. Ain't no goddamn way. Fucking wild.
Yeah, it is wild. We looking at your forehead the whole time.
Yeah, he was stealing his brother's identity. That's exactly what he was doing.
He stole his brother's identity.
Like exaggerating with the story. You get what I'm saying? Exaggerating with that shit. Boy, this is wild.
What is wild? You ain't lying.
His real name is Jerome McCoy.
Jerome McCoy.
If y'all look on Facebook, y'all might be able to find some of his other pages like Rome Black. You know what I'm saying? He would, or he would call him like Back to Black or some fucking weird ass shit like that. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not my mom in the back. That's my wife right there.
His wife.
He said he send me money all the time. That nigga ain't send me shit. I ain't got money from that nigga. I ain't got money from him since they was together. That nigga ain't send me no goddamn money. I ain't got money from that motherfucker. That motherfucker barely got money to send me. The hell?
Well, he had $9,000 in the bank
just
account.
as bad as me. The only fucking difference is he's able to get him some fucking work.
So he's not working.
Down bad just like me. That man ain't send me no fucking money. Fucking money did he send me? Never sent me no motherfucking money. I'm mad as fuck that he told y'all he sent me money. And I'm broke as hell over
He
here.
need to be sending you damn money. All that shit he put you through. All that stuff y'all went through.
Man, they never sent me no goddamn money.
I think they got the fight and
like
he went to jail.
Oh, I was about to say some nasty shit to your ass. But I'm gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it slide. Yes, you do look like him. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm gonna show y'all who the fuck my father is, because I don't look nothing like that nigga. You understand me? You understand me?
You don't.
Yeah, no, you don't look like
y'all about to piss me off. Oh shit. Oh my god.
He gonna start talking about his nails.
His nails?
It's coming. I don't know. TikTok said not today. Not today. I don't know. Okay, let's move on because see, that will be taken down off my page because I think it was a hot mess. I just had to show y'all. But so I want to go into. Let me go into somebody else who was talking about Reese Cup, and
I don't even think she knew what she was talking about when she started talking. Like, because did she? Oh, go ahead. Let me see if it's the lady that I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm looking for her now. But are you talking about when she was talking about what she looked like?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was so. Here she go, right here. I thought this was so rude, and we people make me sick.
I think she was confused though because she was like, y'all wanna She was saying something about how he a 6'4", fine man. I was like, she must ain't seen Legion.
Yeah, I know she didn't. This was before he came out. This is before she
said 9
hours
ago.
Oh, maybe not. Let's listen to her.
Okay.
Reese Tisa is not the
this ain't the girl I'm talking about.
TikTok person that the algorithm pushes, right? She's not the typical. She doesn't have the look that most people that you see. Like,
see, a lot of times the reason we can't have real conversations here on TikTok or any other social media when we're Black people is because people just want to fight. Like, they pretend that they're stupid. They forget intellectually stupid when they want to be offended about something. Now, I've said that Reese Tisa in the story about who the F did I marry, when I looked at the man, Legion, when we see what he looks like, now, he's 6'5", she said, right? Or 6'4". He's a vice president of a company. He likes to dress well. He has that look of a boy, of a dude that like to be a pretty boy, right? Reese Tisa does not look like the arm candy that he would have on him. And when I made a video just saying that as women, we need to really be aware of these men that want trophy women. If a man is like that guy on, what is it, Married at First Sight, and he's a little pretty boy with the little part in his head and stuff, if he is that type of dude, he most likely is not going to be wanting to be with a plus size woman, no matter how beautiful she is. He's probably not going to want to be with a dark skinned sister, no matter how beautiful she is. He's probably not going to want to be with a short woman like me, no matter how beautiful she may be. There is a certain look and a certain They're pretty boys, they're fuck boys, and they're trophy wives. There are Instagram models, and we can't even have a serious conversation about that, to talk to younger women to let them know that most likely, if you get with a man that traditionally in the black community that you don't look as good or 5 times better than, you're going to most likely run into some problems. We've already had the conversation about, we had this conversation on my page about good looking men with ugly women, and how the men have to act so ugly with you because they want their woman to know, I'm not trying to get with her, and she's looking all like, oh, I know they probably looking at me because I'm not as good looking as he is. But we can't have an honest conversation about that, because he not a pretty boy to me. She looks just as good as him. She does not comparably look like the type of woman that a 6'4" man with a good job, vice president of a major company, would be with.
She ain't even watched the series. She ain't got no idea what is going on.
No. So what she's saying is, she was saying that how does she get confused, because this is what the man should look like. He should look 6'4" to be a vice president. He should look like 6'4". He should be pretty boy. He should have these things. This is what he should have. And she doesn't fit the scenario of that to get this man. This is what she's saying.
But he wasn't 6'4" and fine. Like,
I think Reese said he was 6'4". In her head, in her mind, he was fine to her.
So that's what I'm saying. Then, so her,
she was saying, how can you get him? You shouldn't have got him mixed up. You should have known he wasn't a vice president. You should have known he wasn't the wifey, because he's trying to get with you.
I disagree. There's definitely some overweight, bald headed in the front VPs, millionaires. Like, what are you talking about? I don't even understand nothing she's saying, because
he didn't look like a VP. I just want to put that out there. Not because he was fat. I said he did not. And not because he was overweight. Not because he has a weight challenge. Not because of that. He did not look like a VP because he wasn't dressed. He wear a polo. A polo every day. A polo. The VP of what? Of the DHL that he was working at?
No. Oh, that's what he was at, DHL?
I don't know. I'm just saying, because of the forklift, they was in Riverdale. Oh, no, he was driving too. So it probably been Amazon, because he was driving up north.
Wherever he worked at, still, she's saying that Risa was not equal to a man of the description's caliber.
Correct.
And what I'm saying is, there is many different men out there, huh?
She needs to shut the fuck up.
There's many different men out there that have these jobs that look, I mean, it must be what she's looking for. She's looking for 6'4", pretty boy, like, because Reese didn't say nothing about a pretty boy.
At all.
And Legion ain't giving pretty boy.
At all.
So I don't even understand why she made this video.
And she made this video, this one right here that we're looking at. She made this video after she made another video. She had made another video.
Even the comments saying, was this made before we all saw Legion?
That video, the original video.
Legion was not a prize. Like, that's what I'm saying. The way she's saying it sounded like you weren't up to his standards anyway if you thought he had that kind of stuff. Like, what
she's saying that, but she's also saying, how was you blind that he wasn't a VP? Because he didn't look like a VP. He was not given VP. He was not given that. He was not given that. So how did you get him confused for a VP?
How you know what he had on when he went to work?
Well, from the video that she said it. She said that he would wear a polo. He would wear the same thing every day, a polo and slacks. She said that.
But then when he was a for real undercover police officer
He was in his character.
He was in character, so I was trying to see, was he not in character all the way as a VP?
He wasn't. He wasn't. He was in his mind with the BMW and the second phone, and the executive assistant answered his cell phone. What executive assistant answered your cell phone?
Right.
What executive assistant? None of them answer your cell phone. And if you, I'm not gonna say that. So he was playing some of the part, but the dressing part, he did not play that part. I am sorry. He did not. I have worked in corporate
And then
America.
if you never dated a VP, you might not even know. She might have no idea what a VP should be dressed as or what to expect. I mean,
she did.
Thinking about it, if I met somebody, I wouldn't even be expecting them to lie to that degree. Like you was up here. So I wouldn't even expect that you would tell me you a VP when you were just a regular employee. Like, we don't even know each other. It's kind of like I told you, people still get catfish to this day. I told you.
I know. How? No.
It's all about looking for love. That's what it is. It's gullible when you are looking for love. When you have been single for so long and you want to find somebody, you take the red flags and you push them and you sit on them. You sit on the red flags and you don't pay attention, because it was plenty of flags that she saw and she still was there and she still ended up marrying them.
They said because she was paying rent, because he was paying the bills. That's what the TikTok universe has put out there, is because she was paying the bills. He was paying the bills, and she said that too, because he was providing. He was a provider, and that is what put women.
But she only had rent
such a hard way.
$1,000.
I know her rent was what $1,300.
So somebody posted and said that she said on the video her rent was $1,000 on one of the lives. They asked her how much her rent was in 2020 in the townhouse.
I can in Riverdale, in 2020.
She said $1,000, so he was paying $1,000 rent, which he could pay from a basic job.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't have any idea. But if he was paying $1,000 rent and he was the VP, y'all should have been balling. Like he should have been going to get you that car you wanted. Not just
did she say what car he drove?
She didn't. Probably because it wasn't going to be a good part of the story. You probably was driving.
What car?
2001 Toyota.
Yes. What car did he drive? And did she not? Well, maybe I'm just thinking too far, because did she not think to try to run his credit to see what his credit was like? She had the Social Security number. Oh, Anna is frozen. Oh, Anna, you were frozen. But yes, she had his Social Security number. Like, did she not think to run the credit? I would have ran the credit. I have
never ran nobody credit. Just because. Now I'm saying, I'm married now. I run his credit all the time.
Okay.
But prior to that, I wasn't running nobody's social.
Now I wouldn't run the credit if we're dating, but if we're getting married and you having those. She had those bubbling feelings. She had the gut feelings that God gave us. She had those. She had the feelings. Run the credit. Why did you run the credit to see what was going on over there? Like, if you making 6 figures as a VP, I want to know what car he drove. I really want to know that now that I sit here and think about that. That's one of the signs. What did he drive? I know it better not been no Nissan that he bought you.
Did he have any friends?
Who?
Did he have any friends?
Yes, he talked to them on the phone.
But nobody came over. Like, it was no...
Because it was COVID. Nobody...
Okay, yeah, you're right.
But here's the thing.
That was
here's
a perfect
the thing,
time.
y'all. No. Let me tell y'all. COVID in Atlanta didn't shut down. Atlanta did not shut down.
Was like, people used to tell me, like, you need to stop going places where we was gone during COVID. But... And some people really was staying in the house, and that's how they were Facebook dating and doing that kind of stuff. But it was the perfect opportunity for him, because he was like, COVID, okay. I'm going to tell her I'm a VP.
Yep.
I'm going to tell her. Where did he say he stayed at? Why did he end up moving in with her?
Because he lived in a studio in...
the VP with the studio.
Yep. He was saving for a house. He was saving for a house.
Okay.
Yes, he was saving money for a house. He lived in a studio somewhere, and they met right before COVID. So Atlanta shut down March 13th. Atlanta shut down. They met right before March 13th, and then COVID hit, and then they were supposed to go on a 2-week shutdown. You know, everybody was supposed to go on a 2-week shutdown, ended up being 7 months. So, go ahead.
Now that I'm thinking, y'all got married
in January.
You let this man put in an all cash offer on a $700,000 house that you ain't even see $700,000. Did we not have access to bank account?
She did not have access to bank accounts the whole time. It was part 22 before she got access, before they showed each other the bank account. They had already been married. This is the last home. They went to counseling, and so they wanted to show each other the bank account, but he only showed her 2 accounts because those are the only 2 accounts he had. Mm-hmm. He did not show the offshore account where he was saying he had the $700,000 in the bank account.
He said he had an offshore account, and she didn't think to investigate him then. Because let me tell you, if my husband said he had an offshore account, are you a smuggler? Like, what do you do that you got a whole offshore account?
I don't know. And why do you need an offshore account?
Exactly.
Like, why?
I would need to have access to that. What if you die? I need to know.
I can't get to it.
I need to get to it. Like,
exactly. Yes, he had an offshore account.
She was really blinded by love. She was.
Or the USA. He had a USA bank account. US something bank.
USA.
It's not USAA because those are for military. He wasn't in the military. US something bank he had. She didn't get access to that one as well, but she did get to see his savings and his checking. And
there were 2 accounts he had.
There was, that was. But he had 9,000 in there.
If she would have been my friend, I would have told her, "It's all right, girl. I'll investigate."
You would have.
and we wouldn't even have to go through all this.
Yep.
She
That's like, where was her friends?
She didn't have
where was her friends? She did. She said she had a friend who took her to the miscarriage place. She had a miscarriage.
That's the only thing the friend was good for, because the friend was not like, girl, let's investigate. Let's see what's going on. Maybe she didn't say nothing. Maybe she was just quiet and didn't say anything. But the putting in a $700,000 cash offer would have been a red flag for me.
Yeah, me too.
Would have been a red flag. Like, but first of all, we might as well build what we want. We got 700,000. Let's break ground. Let's do this. Let's go.
But people don't think like that. People don't think like that. And I don't know how many people was breaking ground in 2020 like that either. 2020 was like at the beginning of 2020 when stuff was shutting down. You couldn't get nothing in your house.
That would have been a great time to find some land, though. If I would have known, I'd have found me some land in 2020.
Yeah, but you couldn't find nothing for your house. You couldn't buy wood for the house then. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. Are you putting on makeup before you go to bed?
Get ready with me.
I know that's everything's going on, but yeah. So this lady right here, like, she pissed me off. But you know what? She pissed me off because I hate this conversation. But in the background, she have a point, because people have a type. People think they get conceited and they have a type. Not everybody, but people have a type.
I do believe it's men that have a lot of money that have plus size wives. I think it's more of people that are in the public eye. Mm-hmm. If you're in the public eye, then you are criticized if you are seen with a woman that is not that attractive. But it's definitely men out there that have married women that was with them before they had the money, and they may not be Instagram models, but they stick with them. I definitely feel like Tisa. Is it Tessa or Tisa?
I call her Reese Pieces.
Reese Pieces. Definitely go to some luncheon. It's a couple hotels down here that have the little bar in there that have the men. She go in there dressed up with a wig on and stuff. She might come out there with a real VP.
Yeah.
He might be a little older, but she could come out of there with a real VP.
Yeah. Yeah.
These men for everybody. I don't believe that it just got to be a type, because it could be the prettiest girl with the biggest butt and the smallest waist, and he cheat on her and do her wrong. So there is no type.
Or vice versa. She cheat on him.
Yeah, there is no type. So it is some shallow people out there that will be like, oh, I need this. I mean, what she talking about, the man she talking about on Married at First Sight, he married a girl, and the girl was not unattractive. She was just dark skinned, and that was a turn off for him. And I mean, but she was a pretty chocolate girl. She was small. She had a nice shape. But when he seen her, he was like, she's not my type. And it was so sad.
But he knew what he was getting into. Married at First Sight is the name of the show.
And they matched them based on the answers they give to a question and what they say they want in a person. And so they matched. But once he seen her, he couldn't get with it. He was like, you're just not my type. You know, I'm just not into, you know, I usually date light-skinned girls that look like this. And it really didn't work out. She tried hard, though. She really went there. She wanted to find love. She wanted to be married at first sight, and she gave it all. And Paige is a beautiful girl, and I hope that she has found somebody, because I can't even remember the boy's name, but he was a jerk.
Oh, man. That's sad. See? This is crazy.
I want to say it was here. I want to say that year was either here or Houston. That season was. But
it was probably here in Atlanta. Yep. Probably here in Atlanta. That is sad. That is sad. It's people like her to get on my damn nerves. She get on my nerves.
Oh, the people on my nerves. People was like, "What? What you say?" Somebody said
sometimes we just need to be quiet. You just need to be quiet. Be silent. Be silent. And now she's trying to back herself out what she said.
Right. I hope Risa don't be. I wouldn't even look at nothing that nobody's talking bad about me. Like, I would just keep scrolling. I don't even want to hear what I look like, because it's. I thought I seen somebody else that was talking about it too.
Oh yeah, it's plenty of people. They're haters. It's haters. We did a the TikTok me and Naya posted. That went viral, that we was driving, right? Somebody on there was like, "Why y'all fat?"
What? I ain't even.
Why you ugly? I said, "Bitch, why are you ugly?"
Oh my god!
Like, really? Like, come on! Like, they call haters. They have nothing better to do with their life but to post stuff on comments to try to bring people down.
They keyboard bullies.
Yeah.
They say stuff that they wouldn't dare say in person.
No, yep, that's what they do. Like, they can fight behind that keyboard, but you go face to face, you go toe to toe, you can't bring it. You can't bring it. Not at all. But that's what, and this is a conversation, like, I hate, like, really, but she does have a point. People have types. They have those types. You just talked about it by the 90 Day Fiance. They have those types. And once they get to a certain standard, didn't Kanye say this? And when you get on, girl, he's gonna leave you for a white girl. And that's exactly what Kanye did, because Kanye had a black girlfriend the whole time. As soon as he took off, he got killed.
Can we talk about, like, who is this girl? Like, is she mentally okay?
Who?
The girl he went out. Why do she be out?
His wife? His wife?
His wife.
She have to be her mind has to be matched with his mind, and neither one of them are okay. They have this beautiful mind.
How she was before, though. Like, I'm trying to see, is she acting?
To be with him?
Yeah, like I wonder how she was before. I mean, is she a model? Who is she?
I don't know who she is. I know she's a skinny little girl.
I want to know how she was before, because she cutting up with him. She doing whatever he put
her in that stuff. He put her in that.
So I want to know how she was beforehand.
I don't know. We could do a show on that. We could definitely do a show on Kanye and his craziness. Especially when our shoes come in. Let's wait till our shoes come in. And yeah, we'll be here this summer. So let's wait until our shoes come in and we can do a whole segment on him and his craziness, his beautiful mind. Because some stuff he say be like, yeah, and then some stuff be like, what? Like sometimes you just need to shut up, Kanye. Just shut up. Just shut up. Yeah. We can do a whole story on him. But before we go, I do want to say this, and I want to play this crap right here and get into this. I love this guy right here. I don't know who he is, but he should have more followers than he do. He's very entertaining. Well, maybe.
And one more thing to that big fucking loser that decided to leak that man's personal information after Risa Pisa tried her hardest to keep all the characters in her life story private. You're a fucking loser. Secondly, you did everybody a disservice because nobody wanted to know what the fuck that man looked like. And now that we know what he looked like, it's etched in my brain forever. That was way out of the scope of things that had to do with you. Regardless of what situation you went through in the past, this is not your fucking story. All the women that were asking you to find that information could have found that information on their own, but y'all are fucking nosy on this app and don't give a fuck about anybody's fucking feelings but your own. That is big loser behavior. And even after everybody told you to delete the video, even after Risa Pisa said that she didn't like that you did that, you still have that fucking video up because you are so concerned about receiving your check on the 15th. And you claim you were doing it out of concern for women, and women need to know, and I want to protect women. If that was the case, what about protecting the women that man has wronged? What about her? And now with you leaking that man's information, not only do we have to look at him, which is already a crime within itself, he has been made aware of the TikToks about him. Now he knows where Risa Pisa stays. Did you think about that? Did you? Oh, and one more thing.
She is so funny. Like, he is hilarious. I love him. He should get more.
Why he calling her Risa Pizza?
Yes, because I came up with that name first, okay? Let it be known that I call her Risa Pieces first, all right? Let it be known. People are copying me. Yes, yes. But I want to go into this. I want to go into, where is it? I think I scrolled through it too fast. I want to talk about this real quick right here.
So NBA All-Star Weekend just happened, and many people were mad that Future's son was being called Russell Wilson's son. Now, if you don't know the history, the rapper Future had a kid with the singer Sierra, and she is now married to the NFL star Russell Wilson. That kid that Sierra and Future had together is now being raised by Russell Wilson, and his name is Future. And Russell Wilson had him hanging out with Stephen Curry and other NBA legends during this All-Star weekend. Now, obviously, Russell Wilson was being posted a lot because he's a celebrity and he's at the All-Star game, and he's with his son. And they were saying Russell Wilson and his son, which was causing upset amongst a lot of people. Another rapper named Young Scooter, who is cool with Future, said that's not his son. And of course, this comment goes viral. Because although Russell Wilson is not Future Jr.'s real father biologically, he's clearly the father that's present and is the one raising him. So you had comments like people saying Future somewhere in the studio punching the air and releasing a dissertation track. And then you had other people saying that he's not wrong, though. And this is not his son. He's standing on business with that. I personally believe because Russell has been raising him since he's a little kid, he's going to call him son. And I don't know if Future calls him dad, but that wouldn't surprise me as he is being his dad. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Do y'all think since Russell Wilson is not his biological dad, he can't really call him son and vice versa, or not? Y'all let me know.
So he should call him dad.
What I think is Young Scooter ain't never had no daddy. That's what I think. I don't know what a daddy is because, I mean, this isn't rocket science. They didn't say anything out of the way. They said, Russell and his son, that is his son. He's married to his mother. And since he was little, like, he might have been 2, 1, somewhere in there. So, like, what do you mean that's not his son?
Yeah, like, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And if it was the other way around, if this man did not have money, okay, if it was the other way around, they would have been mad if he would have said, that's not my son. They would have been mad. People got up getting upset with Monique. because Mr. Uncle Daddy.
They want him to be
It's
called
not-
Uncle Russell.
Exactly. It's not calling him their son. People are getting mad about that. People are getting mad. That is his son. I feed him. He's
That's
mine. Point blank, period.
Young Scooter, he young. He young in his name Scooter.
He owned a scooter. He only got a scooter.
He don't know. He don't know no better. And the people have been saying like, "Oh, he right though." No, he's not. He's not right. He's not right. Where's Future at? Future was not at the game.
And do you see them together?
No.
Not at all. He his daddy now.
He has been his daddy.
Period.
They have more than one daddy.
Yes.
Young Scooter ain't had no daddy at all because he would know if he had one that you could have more than one daddy. You could have more than one mama.
Like really? Yeah, I had to bring that out because that went back into, once again, tie back into what we was talking about dating people with kids. They do become your kids once you get into that relationship. Now, when you're dating them, you're going out on dates, not too much they're your kids. But once you get into that relationship, it's a long-term relationship. They do become your kids. And that's why I don't date women with kids. Period. Anymore. So tomorrow is hump day. We had a good show tonight. Really good show tonight. We're going to keep following Reese Pieces and what's going on in her life. Hopefully she do strike a deal. People keep saying Chandra Rhimes needs to get into contact with her. Tyler Perry needs to get in contact with her. I really think she needs to do something with TikTok and put it on TikTok because it started off in TikTok. But if not, Prime can pick them up. Anybody else can pick her up. But I really do. TikTok needs to shift the way they're trying to do things. And next time when we talk, I'm going to talk about what they're doing with the algorithm. I don't like it. We're going to talk about that next time. But yeah, we're going to get into it. I don't like it. I really don't. But that's what we're going to talk about next time. So now it's time to say goodbye to all my family. Charles, your lunch is ready. Y'all thought I forgot. Charles, your lunch is ready. We didn't forget. They be hating on you.
We sick of Charles and O'Neill.
Yes, we sick of them. They go. They done ran up the 15 minutes. It's a new girl in town, and her name is Reese Pieces. So until we meet again, make sure you
subscribe, like, and share.
And don't forget to hit the notification bell and leave your comments below. We'll be sure to get back with you. 2 Black Mothers.
Peace.